How you doing? I'm Anthony McCool, Scene's Greatest Talker, and this is about Star Wars. And I don't care if this don't blow up, but I'm gonna tell you something about why I like the Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back. You know, it was about a young man living in his aunt and uncle's farm. You know, trying to take care of his stuff, trying to do what's right for his family. But he didn't want to live that life. This is a young man that probably would have joined the Empire as a soldier, or probably would have joined. He wanted to join the rebels to fight the rebellion. You know, he wanted to be an adventurer. He kept looking at the stars. He wanted to do more than farm. He runs into these two. They buy these two androids. You know, and the story takes off from there with this Obi-Wan Kenobi and Luke Skywalker and Han Solo and Princess Leia and Chewbacca, and it takes off. And Star Wars to me was a good film. Empire Strikes Back was a good film. Empire Strikes Back shows, that Darth Vader comes, you see more Darth Vader, you see Boba Fett more, okay. Great film, both of them. But you know what I liked about Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back? I'm not calling it New Hope, I'm calling it what it is, Star Wars, to me. You know what I liked about Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back? It was a life-learned lesson. You could have your highs at life, and you could have your lows at life. And Star Wars, everything was beautiful. Everything was high to him. He blew up the Death Star. They won. He finally achieved something in his life to show that life could be great. Then Empire Strikes Back, it shows he loses his arm and found out Darth Vader is his father. And he tries to kill himself because he didn't want to be related to a monster. It could show you that life could be real disappointing. And you never win. That's what I liked about Star Wars. The actors made you feel that in part 1 and 2. In Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back. Not those other shits. Then Return of the Jedi comes in, and it was not a bad movie, but it's not a great movie. I didn't care for the Care Bears destroying the Empire. Let's be honest what they were. They were fucking Care Bears. It tried to teach you morals, and it did teach you a moral at the end. You can get a second chance at life. You can do something great at life. Return of the Jedi does teach you that if you look past the Care Bears. It teaches you that. Return of the Jedi actually teaches you that you can get there is a such thing as a second chance at life. You can change your life. Darth Vader cared about his son more than he cared about the Empire. He throws Palpatine over, and all of a sudden, he's dead. I don't want to hear this bullshit. He's back alive. He's dead. What are we following? Robot chickens when they blow up and Palpatine is flying. Dark Sidious is flying naked. He survived. This is where we get our information from? Fucking robot chicken that's making a fucking joke? This is what we did. So you took something that was great and turned it into a fucking piece of shit. Now all those movies don't mean anything. Don't ever throw me Rebels. I like Rebels, the cartoon. I think I'm going to buy the Blu-ray to that. I'm just waiting for a good price when I buy it. Because I do like that cartoon. And I do like Clone Wars, the cartoon. But that thing is expensive because it's giving you so many seasons. But when it was on Netflix, I did watch it. Because I never watched it. And I said, let me see this. It was actually pretty good. What is his name? Count Bean? I love that fucking character. Don't ever make that character. Please don't ever make that fucking character, Disney. You'll fuck it up. And I take Rebels and Clone Wars, the cartoon, and that show, The Mandalorian. I put them together. I don't put them as a Star Wars movie. Those are separate things to me. You see, I don't take anything from the comic book like y'all nerds try to do. Yeah, like y'all nerds try to do and put them together. No, this is why fucks everything up. Don't take shit from the comic books and do that shit. Make it a separate fucking movie. But y'all don't do that. Y'all want to put everything to fucking together. Oh, well, they did this in a comic book, and they did this in a graphic Marvel. And no, man, shut the fuck up. It has nothing to do with the damn movies. And what happened was, I see episode 1, 2, and 3. And they do the prequels showing how Dark Vader turns into Dark Vader and shit. I didn't like it. And the reason why I didn't like it, it was terrible writing. I don't know, George Lucas was just doing it just to do it to make money because, I only saw the first one and I said I cried because I can't believe I spent money on this piece of shit. That's why I cried. I was like, I can't believe I spent money. And I saw so many people souped up on it. I was like, no, this movie's shit. It's shit. And then episode 2, my boy made me see it, and I told him I did not want to see it. And it was like, episode 1, they didn't talk like androids, and they had some type of emotions. But when you saw episode 2, it was like nobody barely blinked. They were trying not to blink. They were acting like androids. So when R2-D2 and C-3PO took over the fucking Star Wars universe, that's what it felt like, robots. It felt like the robots had more fucking emotions than the fucking actors. What the fuck happened? Then episode 3 came along. No, it's shit. Then Disney bought it. And I actually said, and this is my words, because I actually did say this to somebody. If they seeing this, somebody writes something in the bottom. If I put it on Facebook, I'll put it on Facebook and YouTube. This Disney might do a better job with Star Wars than George Lucas did with those 3 episodes, because Disney, look what they did with Marvel. Except Endgames. I like Endgames, but it's not my favorite. Endgames is just a okay movie. I'm saying it right now. Endgames was just an okay movie. I didn't like some of the stupid shit they were doing in Endgames. It was just an okay movie. You overhyped Endgames. Infinity Wars was better than Endgames. Now, this is my other problem with Star Wars. And I'm going back to that. Disney had no idea. J.J. Abrams was not good. When you made me like Star Trek and I don't like Star Trek, I knew something was wrong. So, this Star Trek movie was real good. Okay, you picked J.J. Abrams because he did Star Trek and he made a lot of money. But something was wrong there. It didn't. When I look back, I don't like Star Trek. But Star Trek didn't feel like Star Trek. See, something was wrong there with J.J. Abrams. We never paid attention. Then he did this Force Awakening. Okay, you turned this black kid and this black dude into, I could call him kid. I'm 41. I'm older than him. You turned this young man into he was a stormtrooper. He don't want to be a stormtrooper no more. He left. Then he tries to escape. He tries to run for his life. Then he's scared. He's not scared. Then he's scared. He's not scared. I don't know what the fuck are y'all doing. Holy shit. Then Princess Leia, Han Solo's son, is supposed to be this real badass, but he's a punk ass bitch that loses to a female that never fucking picked up a lightsaber in her life. Oh my god, this is stupid. Then you had the lightsaber talk to her like she was a Skywalker, and you threw everybody off, or Ben Kenobi or something like that. That's when we all thought it was heading. No. You didn't do none of that. Then you gave it to another director, and he says, oh, The Last Jedi. And then Luke Skywalker's a fucking douche. He's a douche. Luke Skywalker didn't act like Ben Kenobi treated him. Ben Kenobi was nice to him. Ben Kenobi wasn't a fucking asshole to Luke Skywalker. Obi-Wan Kenobi treated Luke like he was his own grandson or son. To have this Luke Skywalker treat this girl like she's nobody, and the only face expression this girl got is fucking anger, and the whole fucking face, she barely smiles. Oh, but we can't put the black guy and the white girl together because, Disney with their racist bullshit, but we can make an Asian girl and black guy kiss each other. That movie sucked balls. If you say, I enjoyed The Last Jedi, I don't want to watch your video. Won't you say you like that movie? Won't you tell me you like The Force Awakening? I don't want to see your videos. There's a lot of guys I do watch that they talk about movies and they had Force Awakening in their top 10. You can't take it back. Some black dude had it on his top 10. Another person had it on his top 10. Another person had it on his top 10. I watch your videos, but I'm going to be honest with y'all. Y'all had it in your top 10, Force Awakening. And it wasn't good to me. It was a piece of shit. Then they came out with Rogue One. Out of all the Disney movies, out of all the Disney Star Wars movies, Rogue One is the best one, but it's not saying much. That's not saying anything. And I think I enjoy it because I do like the actors. What I didn't like is you try to hire a soldier to kill her father, and then he has second thought when you could have just hired a bounty hunter to do that, and he would have just killed him easily. It was just fucking stupid. I did like towards when they got to the beach and they tried to steal the plans. That was the only time I enjoyed the movie. After that, it was just because of the action, but it was really stupid and cheesy. But I accepted it because it was like, this is Disney. You're not going to get any better than this. Then you come out with Han Solo. And Solo, I like the actors. That was it. Because the movies suck. The movie's trash. The actors were, tell you the truth, that was the best Star Wars actors put together. But you fucked up the whole fucking movie. The whole movie's a piece of shit. So it's not worth it. Then you come up with this Rise of the Skywalker. How can you call it Rise of the Skywalker when the bitch is not even a Skywalker? She's a Palpatine. She's part of Darth Sidious's family. Oh my God. Darth Sidious survived from Robot Chicken. He was flying through space using the special force through Robot Chicken. Why? This is what y'all stole your ideas from. And some kids try to talk about 20 reasons why Palpatine was still alive. Dude, you sound fucking stupid. You're a fucking retard. I'm sorry to say that. I don't care about the dude that was crying for Star Wars. He's a fan. And you know what? His heart was, you know what? His heart was in the right place. Because, that's just his emotion. He's a Star Wars fan. He probably loves Star Wars to death. But his heart is probably broken right now. If you probably see him right now, he's probably crying because his heart's broken. I don't care for that dude that cried for, videos. There's people that do stupid emotions. I seen people that cried on fucking on Rebels that they show Luke and Ben Kenobi, and some dude was like, I liked that part with Luke and Ben Kenobi. If you want to talk about that kid, I could talk about 20 others. I seen a dude cry over fucking Baby Yoda. That's not even called Baby Yoda. You just calling it Baby Yoda. The fucking alien got a name. We just don't know the fucking name. So don't give me that bullshit about that guy crying over the Rise of Skywalker. That don't bother me. What bothers me when y'all motherfuckers cried over a Baby Yoda and the fucking stupid shit. That was just emotions that he probably was waiting for years for them to do. And he probably thought they can't fuck this up. And he's probably heartbroken right now. So he should do another video of him crying, being heartbroken. Turning this girl and using the Force better than everybody, making her God or Jesus, whatever you want to call her, is retarded. And it's not about a strong, powerful woman. It's about terrible script and didn't know where you were going. Then making Han Solo the life force is retarded. What the fuck? J.J. Abrams is another Michael Bay. One-hit wonders. It'll take him 10 movies to make that one hit. Like Michael Bay, it'll take him 10 movies to make one good movie. Like, what the fuck? I never liked Michael Bay. I think all his movies are trash. I probably like one out of all his movies. Just one. One. And it's not Bad Boys. I just can't remember what the fuck it is because I hate Bad Boys. That's all it is. J.J. Abrams is a one-hit wonder. You got lucky with Star Trek. When you made me like Star Trek, I knew something was wrong. This is all it is. It's like DC movies. Wonder Woman was good. Aquaman sucked balls. Get the fuck out of here with that crappy ass movie. That movie made no fucking sense. Fuck Aquaman. Wonder Woman was good. Batman vs. Superman, all the Batman movies except Michael Keaton sucked. The two where Michael Keaton was actually good. And Marvel does better than DC in fucking movies, but they in everything else they're not doing good. So, bye. I'm Anthony Cole, Greatest Talker. Enjoy the rest of your day. Fucking horrible.